Hi, this is Steve with something to consider. It's been a minute since I've been on here, but I've posted this stream that I'm about to share with you on other people's sites, and I haven't posted it on my own yet. But this happened actually on November 10th, and lately I've been thinking about doing this, and I just haven't made the time. So now I'm making time. Anyways, I remember it was November 10th because it was my grandma's birthday, and I remember I showed up at an office building and I was meeting a friend who was supposed to clean, and he was just super excited about being working. I in the dream I just felt like maybe the economy was bad or something, because this old friend of mine, he was just happy to have a job at the moment, and he's sitting in his car, and I show up and we start talking about like cleaning supplies and things like that, and he's just kind of happy-go-lucky. He gets his headphones, and I remember they were just enormous. They had the antenna on it and everything, like early 90s. But I remember they were huge, and I just started laughing. He's like, as long as I got my music, I'm good. And he puts on those headphones, and I just remember busting up laughing. Anyways, we go inside to the office building, and we go inside, and it's dark. You could see because the light was coming through the windows, so it wasn't like pitch black, but it was dark enough to where you could probably trip over something if you weren't paying attention. Anyhow, I remember looking at this list of stuff that this guy had to do, and I remember just in my mind I heard oppressive, and I was looking at all this stuff in this list, and I started debating on whether or not I'm going to help the dude. I'm starting to feel bad for him. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. This guy's not going to be able to do this. I'm just going to figure it out and help him, even though I don't want to. And all of a sudden, I hear a trumpet, and it just goes doo doo, but it was so loud, and we were inside the building, and I could feel it in my chest. Like if you've ever sat in a car with a really loud audio system, and I mean like a really really loud one where you can feel the vibration in your whole body when the radio's on. That's pretty much kind of like the feeling I got. Like it shook everything when it sounded, and I remember just kind of like being in shock, and my friend pulled his headphone down and then turned to the left and says, "What was that?" And I looked at him and I was like, "That was a shofar." And we went outside, and as soon as I go outside, immediately I look up, and I see in the clouds written in red, bright red letters, "The blood of Christ." And I was like, whoa, check this out. And I point to it. As soon as I point to it, it kind of like vaporizes, but the cloud it made was just like a red cloud, like you took two chalkboard erasers and slapped them together, and you see that white cloud because of the dust of the chalk. But it was something like that. And then to the left, in blue letters this time, it said, "Why is nobody looking up?" with a question mark. And I point to that one, and then I turn over and I look at my friend. He's looking at the ground. I'm like, hey, look up, just like emphasizing the fact that you need to be looking up. Check out what's going on. This is something supernatural's happened. Look up. And then that one kind of vaporized as well, in the same manner as the first one. It just was in blue this time, just a blue cloud. And then I remember seeing another one that came in that was interesting too, because it reminded me of like one of those Candy Crush games or whatever that they have that's all popular. You got those little fireworks and all those things, and it was almost it came in looking like almost like a text message, but in the writing in the clouds. And I remember just seeing it just like kind of burst, but it was bright, like it was lit up. and it shot off like fireworks and confetti, and then I remember that was really neat looking. And then a little bit later in the dream, just pretty much a little bit after that, my sister and another friend had showed up at this place, and they, I don't know why, but they just started talking about doing something immoral, like that they shouldn't be talking about. And I remember looking at them and saying, "Do you not consider what just happened? Are you kidding me?" And then I got the feeling right after that that no one really cared. Like they were too busy with their own lives. I remember feeling like sorry for all these people, and just it was kind of like a disgusting feeling. Actually, it just felt like wow, really. Anyways, after that, I pretty much woke up, and I just remember that it was very interesting, and I wrote it down. And I also had a couple of other ones that were very interesting too, and I'll be sharing those next. Thank you for your time.